The story of the shepherd boy the liar. Once upon a time, there was one in a certain village. Every day, he lay in the field watching the sheep grazing peacefully around him. He just had to guard the sheep from hungry wolves and herd the sheep back to the village when it got dark. One day, the boy felt bored, so he decided to trick everyone in the village for fun. Before that, everyone in the village told the boy that every time he saw a wolf coming, he should shout loudly so they could run to help him. So he stood up and ran to the edge of the field, shouting, "Wolf! There are wolves!" Hearing that, the men in the village abandoned what they were doing and immediately ran to help him chase away the wolf. The boy was excited to see people rushing forward, holding shields, hoes, sticks and shouting loudly to chase away the wolves. When they arrived, everyone looked around but could not see the wolf anywhere. They returned home after counting the sheep and making sure that none were lost. They thought that perhaps the wolf had been frightened away when he heard the noise in the distance. Meanwhile, the boy laughed hard and thought he was so smart to trick everyone in the village. The next day, the boy continued to trick everyone. He shouted and ran towards the village, "There is a wolf! Save me! The wolf will eat your sheep!" Once again, everyone ran to help the boy chase away the wolf. They thought the wolf was very hungry now, so they tried to run faster and make more noise. The boy laughed so hard when he saw people running and screaming to scare the wolves. But there was no wolf. When they saw the boy laughing, the people in the village realized that the boy was tricking them. "Hey boy, watch out. There will be times when you have to call for help but no one comes." Hearing them say that, the boy just laughed loudly. One day, a ferocious wolf came down into the fields, a real wolf. It saw a herd of sheep grazing and rushed in. I had never seen a wolf that big and didn't know what to do to protect my sheep. He ran quickly back to the village, shouting loudly, "Wolf! There are wolves!" Even though I could clearly hear the boy's voice shouting, "Wolf! There is a real wolf coming," but people didn't care and continued to talk to each other. Although the boy tried to convince everyone that this time it was a real wolf, they just laughed and said to each other, "Maybe the boy is tricking us again." So the boy gave up and returned to the field. Upon arriving, the boy found his sheep had disappeared. So the wolf ate all his sheep. He sat down on the ground and burst into tears. He knew that it was all his fault. You fooled everyone first, and no one trusts a liar, even if he or she is telling the truth. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.